welcome back. Happy New Year's Eve. Man, we have been flying through it. It, they are wasting no time getting us there. It's crazy because New Year's Eve, it's New Year's Eve here, IRL, and it's New Year's Eve in Beastars. That's pretty awesome. Now, my goal is actually, no, I think my goal is here. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna keep pushing. Last chapter, we were just hanging out with Riz while we cooked for his roommates. It's pretty chill. That was chapter 89. Now we're in chapter 90, so let's just get into it. It's New Year's Eve. I wonder how they celebrate like New Year's in their world. Mm. Let's see. Legacy versus the Killer Riz. Today is the New Year's Eve, the day of the first duel. Well, the day of their duel, not their first duel. Okay, so we have people going about their day in society. We got Aoba right there. No, it looks like they're going home. Huh. So Legacy's going to the battlefield. This town sure has a lot of holiday spirit. I haven't been outside during the New Year's Eve in a long time. Now that I think about it, I would normally spend New Year's with Jack. He wouldn't spend it with his parents because he didn't want to leave me in the dorm all by myself. If I died tonight, Jack might be sad. He might even cry. Yeah, man, don't make Jack cry. Aw, Jack is a real good friend. Jack is just a homie. I'll keep saying it. Everyone needs a Jack in their life. Staying by your friend so he wouldn't be lonely. Knowing about his home situation and stuff like. Is that a lizard? Anyway, knowing about his home life, so just being there. Jack doesn't even have to do anything, but just be there. That's awesome. I don't even want to imagine Haru being sad. If I died shortly after proposing to her, she might get so traumatized that she would never love again. The guys at room 701, the drama club members, Louis. This year I've met so many animals that I've grown to like. Well, it's finally happening. Take off the bandage on your head. I'll put you It'll put you at a disadvantage. Okay. My wound's now sealed. Thanks to your meat treatment. Well, to your treatment. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, okay, that's why we didn't see it. They were covering up his eye. So, I guess he had a scar. He has a scar now. That's kind of strange because the scar Riz left on his face was going vertically, right? No, horizontally, kind of. But I guess that kind of got retconned a little bit. So, it looks cool. That's not going to help his chances in the world with how people perceive him, you know? But, I guess he has scars. Cool. More scars. Adding on to the ones Bill left on his back. Oh. Oh, wait, hold on. I can still feel it. Is it permanent? It's said that a change in your face's appearance shows that you're going through a turning point in life. Whether you win or lose, your fight with Riz will surely bring a great change in your life. And whether you live or die, it's going to be messy. That being said, though, don't die. You're a carnivore of distinguished strength, mental, and physical. Okay. So Goeen's giving him his blessings to go fight. Oh, wait, and Goeen even has a scar as well. So, oh, that's pretty cool. He's kind of like matching his mentor now. They have a scar in the same place. Thank you, Goeen. Well, he said that I'd worry less about my seemingly permanent scar if I start fighting. But I honestly doubt that. I know I don't look much different, but still, before and after, all he has is just a scar. I miss old Lugosi when he had his fur shaved. How should I even approach this fight? Should I be prepared to die, or should I fight to live? I still have some time left before it starts. I'd like to hear her voice. Oh, let's get a call Haru. He missed a call 10 minutes ago. Haru called me. I had no idea. Did something bad happen to her? Hello? Legosi, Happy New Year. It's not the New Year yet. Yeah. I have to spend New Year's with my family, so I wanted to talk to you while I still have the chance. Small animals are really family oriented. Family oriented, you see. Haru, white team's gonna win this year. Why don't you just leave her be, dear? Oh, that's cute. She comes from a. She said she was the youngest, I think, in her family. It's a full moon tonight, Legosi. I'm sure next year will be a wonderful year for you. If I live through this year. Oh, that's awesome. I like images like this, like wherever they are, they just wherever they look up, they'll be looking at the same moon. So that's kind of like that's awesome to see. I'm going to pay a visit to Grandpa. Happy New Year, Haru. Okay, if I live through this year, I'm gonna pay a visit to Grandpa. That'll be nice. I'm actually, now that I think about it, I'm actually getting closer because I mentioned before that my introduction to Beastars was actually chapter 125. I haven't read that chapter in a long time, but that was my very first chapter that I started with. So I realized I had no idea what was going on, but I knew it was special, so I decided to give it a chance from chapter 1, and here we are, 90 chapters in. On New Year's as it is, so this is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of special. I actually stuck with it for this long. Anyway, I want to know how he, a Komodo dragon, ended up falling in love with my gray wolf grandma. I also want to tell him that I'm in love with the rabbit, and that I'm pretty much following his footsteps and screwing up our family tree. So, oh, now that I think about it, Legosi's traits, not just physically, what if he got like, it's Gosha. Gosha's mental traits as well, right? And his preferences for like different species animals. So I wonder if it's a nature type of thing, like if it's literally in his nature to be that way. That'd be an interesting topic of discussion. We'll see. As I learn more about that, we'll go into like we'll go into it as I come across it. But I don't want to reach too far into Gosha right now because this is Legosi's chapter, and plus I don't have a lot to work with. But I do have so many questions. Like, how did this end up happening? And what was their life like? Because we saw how it is when two females hang out, one herbivore and a carnivore female hang out, and how that turns heads. I can only imagine what these two as a couple went through. Gosha and his wife. I wonder what it was like. And from the dialogue, it seems like his wife isn't even around anymore either. So I don't know. There's just like an air of mystery and kind of dread, I think, to it. It just feels that way because Legosi really doesn't have anyone in his life, and only his grandpa was mentioned. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna have a heart-to-heart with my grandpa. Don't get excited, me. Just act as you always have. Oh, he's happy to. He's happy thinking about his grandpa, so that's good. Live today to the fullest. Just as you always have this year. Okay, so this is the bridge he said they were gonna meet at. Sorry, did I keep you waiting? I came here running, so I'm drenched in sweat. Dogs don't sweat. Well, they sweat from their paws. Don't worry, you came here just in time. You're diligent even now, huh? Well, I'm the one who suggested this duel in the first place. He did run. I actually like that attention to detail, how characters actually like show fatigue. It shows that he can get tired. He's not like, Superman. He doesn't have unlimited like stamina and stuff. He actually has limits. I guess Louis didn't show up. So when are we starting? Hmm? I've brought the starting gong with me. You just need to take notice of it. A gong? You mean that thing that makes a boom sound? He won't be making any more sounds, I'm afraid. What's he talking about? Wait, he? What's he talking about? You're normally calm and collected, so I thought I should do something that would make you really angry, so you won't hold back in our fight. The smell of blood? But for now, I'll declare this as a victory for justice. Okay, so that's a flashback. Did he kill Pina? No, he didn't kill. He didn't kill Pina. I'm gonna be so mad if Pina's dead. Wait, I didn't even see it. Ah, the speech bubble was blocking Riz. Okay, so that's why. It was blocking the blood. Okay. He did not kill Pina. No, okay, wait. I'm thinking back to the last chapters. I don't think Pina's dead because Riz said after he wins his fight with Legosi, then Pina's next. So at the most, I think he may have like wounded him or something like that and got some of his blood. So I think that's the case here because that just because Riz he really hasn't lied about his intent, you know? He seems like a straightforward character, so I have no reason to believe he actually killed Pina. Maybe like hurt him a little bit, but not killed him. Because he wants to eat Legosi first. A doll sheep's body is really a lot to take in. Unless he really did kill Pina. Holy shit, did he? No way. There's no way. I thought he'd wait. He said he'd wait. Pina. Now let's get started. Wow, what a bastard. He killed Pina. Well, they didn't show a body, though. You would think they'd show a flashback, but I don't know. That's messed up. Wow, he... Oh, man. So let's see. What do we have here? I can't stop looking at that. That really sucks. And Pina had his whole moment, so if he went out, like, unceremoniously, just end off the page, too? That's realistic. In showing the consequences of Legosi's actions, so I guess that would be a thing, but... Man. And to think, if Legosi had just called the police, and just turned him in on the spot instead of, like... giving in to his ego and pride, he would still be there. So, if that really is the case, I hope he learns something from that. What's this? Who's that? Looks like Free? Nothing like Silvervine before a good ass turf war. I'm ready. Silvervine, is that like their catnip, or I don't know what Silvervine is? I think it's a stimulant that felines use to like pep themselves up. Hey, take it easy, Free. You're gonna lose control of your body. You did good to do this at New Year's, boss. The back alley market has no calendar. Today's the day of Legosi's duel with Riz. He said that it'll take place under the Gazera Bridge. Legosi, it's suicide. Are you serious? He never jokes around. If I hurry to the bridge, I could save him. There's a lot of good in killing canines. Oh, they're here. Oh yeah, Louis does have a gun. Why do I keep forgetting about that? Louis is like one of those characters that's always strapped, and you won't realize it until after the negotiations have failed. Then he pulls out a Glock. Wow, okay. So, if he were to show up, would he show up with his boys? I don't know. This can go so many ways. Because he does have intention to show up, it seems like. Try kicking one of them in the thigh. They'll be yelping like a chihuahua bitch. You don't have to you don't have to encourage me. We're gonna finish this quickly. Why do we have to be fighting wolves? They all look like Legosi. I can't focus. Okay. Louis is worried about Legosi. So, to be continued during chapter 90.